60s child. Do you remember? Hello, hope you're all well. It's been a long time, I know, but hey, let's get cracking with this video. So this one's about a toy that first made an appearance in 1939 at New York World Fair. Now take a listen to this and see if it jogs your memory. Well, did you get it? Or are you still stunned? Give up? Well, I'll tell you, it was the sound of a viewmaster. Early viewmasters were made from Bakelite, but you'll probably remember this kind of thing made from plastic. It was a stereo viewer. You just inserted a disc, you got a booklet with it, and away you went. You could travel all over the world in your own armchair. And all in glorious 3D. Well, that was the claim anyway, but they were actually very good. I own one. This model. You'll probably remember this one the most. I got it from one of my birthdays in the 70s. You got your viewer, a demo reel, and I also got this set with it. The Kung Fu TV show with David Carradine. Quite an impressive presentation booklet. And I'll tell you what, the 3D was very, very good. You got 3 discs with 14 slides on it, but because it's stereo you needed 2, so you actually got 7 actual images per disc, and I still have them today. Stereo viewers are nothing new. They've been around for donkey's years before the Viewmaster, and throughout time there've been loads and loads produced. The early Viewmasters started like this, a round Viewmaster, which then started to take the shape of the square one and then evolved into the Viewmaster we know today. And throughout time, as things progressed, there's been tons of different types of Viewmasters. Viewmasters normally are illuminated by holding them up to a light, but it wasn't long before you could buy a light for your Viewmaster. You just attached it to the back and switched. Well, this one was a plug-in, but later they were battery operated. In my opinion, what made the Viewmaster better was the fact that it was simple, there wasn't many moving parts, and it was robust. And I suppose that's why so many have survived till today. As the years moved forward, there were loads and loads of Viewmasters, different styles, colours, shapes, but the basic principle stayed the same. Even kids' projectors appeared in the shops. In the early days, the Viewmaster was solely aimed at adults, and they produced cameras. You took your pictures, got them developed on ordinary 35mm film. When you got your developed film, it looked like this. You then needed a splicing machine to splice the picture the right size so you could put them in card mounts, and then you could view them on your Viewmaster, or you could actually buy a projector to project them for the family. And the great thing was the projector projected on the wall in stereo, just like today's projectors. As you can imagine, this was a great way of doing your own photography if you were interested in that thing, and if you could afford it, of course. The stereo would have been quite expensive, so they produced a single image projector using the same reels. Time marched on and the stereo projector became a rare thing. Instead, they focused their attention on the kids market. And you could still purchase the projectors right up until the 70s. During the early 70s, the talking Viewmaster came out. I must admit I never actually used one of these or saw one, but I believe it was okay. It was basically a record stuck to the disc. Here's a clip of an American TV ad for it.
When you get someone the GAF talking Viewmaster, you're giving something very clever. Watch. Bet this is smarter than you are.
Impossible.
When was the capital of the United States built?
1793, right?
United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. First built in 1793.
Where's the Grand Canyon?
Arizona, right?
I thought the GAF talking Viewmaster was smarter than anybody.
He doesn't know I just got one for my birthday.
Sometime later they replaced that version with a cartridge version, but the idea was exactly the same. And the last version I know of is this one, which is a digital version for your phone. I don't think it really took off though. Now throughout that, the reels stayed pretty much the same, right up until present day, till the digital appeared. And there were thousands and thousands of titles, and since 1939 1.5 billion discs have been produced, and that's not counting the homemade ones, and 25 different types of viewmasters. That's some going.
Nerd alert.
Did you know this? A lot of the earlier slides were actually images of models hand-built and photographed in 3D. And hats off to them, they produced an awful lot of content. Earlier discs were about fairy tales and Bible stories, and a lot of them were actually about travel. There were discs of popular stories, your favourite TV shows, movies, and general knowledge. Something for everyone, really. For the dads, although these weren't produced by Viewmaster. Right, so we're nearly at the end of this little video, and I hope you enjoyed it. A treat for you now. I've scoured the internet and found the complete set of the Batman reels. They're all images. I didn't make these images. I put a link to where I think they've come from, and it's called Viewmaster World. Well worth a look if you're into this kind of stuff. Also, after that, there's a couple of still images taken from the Viewmaster reels. Various kinds of images. If you've got the red and blue glasses anywhere at home, put them on and have a look. Anyway, that's me done. Enjoy, and I'll see you later.